So hey, hi, how are you doing? This is Tuesday, today's 14th of January, and seems like a new year from today, which it is by Hindu calendar, and that's why it feels so fresh. I had quite a few thoughts, like so many thoughts, this morning about everything that's been happening. Like, I left my job in April. Should I treat it as a gap year where I just figured out what I could do? Now that I look back, I feel that looking back is also not an option. Now all we gotta do is look forward. So, by the way, that was just a piece of my journal that I shared with you on the internet. And since you guys enjoy, like most of you do enjoy my vlogs and talking vlogs especially, so I decided to put this and I decided to, be more present here and talk more. What my morning routine has been lately is I wake up at 6:45, 7 till 7:20. I do my usual things like brushing up, freshing up, and then I go for a walk at 7:20 till 8. I prefer to walk. At 8 I decide there are two choices at 8 a.m. Either I take a shower quickly and get to my prayer routine, or I have to do like a switch in workout right now. I generally, work out first and then go take a shower because, as they say, but then I feel like I'm more awake and aware in my workout after the shower, which is a very odd thing, but I like it more like that. And these days, I'm just doing just simple stretches. Then, after my workout, I will do my prayer routine, the usual one. Then, I'll pick up an affirmation for my beautiful day, and then I'll have my chai. I want my tea right in the morning, but like made that peace with it. Like slowly we'll have it. We'll earn that chai. So I'm earning that tea after everything, and then I journal then. So I switched to my journal time. I journal then I do a 5-minute meditation, which is, I know, a very odd time to do, but then that's what I decided. It's just working well for me now. So I'm done with my puja routine, and now it's the time to pick up an affirmation for the day. So it's a deck of 24 cards, and we are going to be picking up an affirmation. I really want to pick up a spiritual one, so that's what I'm going to decide. Oneness with the universe. It's this. It says, I am a co-creator of my reality with the universe. I align my intentions with higher vibrations, manifesting the life I desire with grace and gratitude. I just suddenly remembered when I made these cards, everything literally felt magical. I don't know how I did it. I think the stars were aligned in such a way that my inspiration, as it was coming to me, it was coming on paper. And then everything just turned so quickly that a brand is born and the affirmation cards are released. And on first day, I sold 10 of them. And the reviews that people gave for this, and everything was so magical. And when people, I have so many reviews when people have said that when I started using this deck, this changed in my life. And this is something, if I don't pick up an affirmation for the day, my day doesn't go that well. And every time I've tried this, and basically what I want to say is everything was so good, every review was so good, and I was like, okay, that's so magical. That's why this deck I promote it so much, because it is born out of miracle. I feel like it was some other energy, some higher energy that really helped me in getting this out in the world, impacting the world in the way that it is. And I'm super grateful to be able to be a source of that energy where this could exist. So thank you everyone. If you've bought this, or if you have been a customer, or even if you're thinking to buy, this deck it deserves its place. I love this. So now is our favorite time. Now is our time to have tea. Let's make that, and then we are going to be reading something. This book, this is what I'm reading again. I have started 2 books again, restarted 2 books again, The Miracle Morning and The Manifest. It's Manifest I read in the nights, and this is what I read in the mornings. So yeah, there is a repetition of things because every time I read a book twice, every time I read like twice as in reread it, I realized why I read it in the first place. And for the same, I've ordered 2 books also, and right after this I'm going to be starting with those. Life has been weird, and I think it's for everyone. The way everything has been going, it's weird, especially the 90s kids. I don't know what's happening. Like, why is what we thought and what we are is so completely different, so much different from each. Both the situations are like so different. I'm sure you would agree to it. And I'm not saying this is bad or worse than what we thought, but this is certainly not what we thought. And every time I meet someone, a 90s kid, every time I meet them, and everyone is of the same energy mostly. So I met this woman yesterday at a pottery studio, and she runs this pottery studio here since 3 years, and I was really impressed because I've been able, like, being able to run something by yourself for so long is really inspiring. And you know, it's not easy because we are not told that our own thing could be something. We are not told that. We are rather told that, you know, read, study, and get a job, and we are told that. And hence, our mindset is that only. Even the mindset I was talking about in the morning, even I was talking about how it gives me a sense of financial security, because that's what we are being told. Unwinding ourselves from that thought that financial security, financial is important. Of course it's important, but only through a job. I think that's what really is missing, and that's what I'm trying to wrap my head around, to really realize what entrepreneurship and into a job, like, when did all of us get so obsessed with job, and when did entrepreneurship became this thing that only chosen ones do. Like, I'm thinking out loud here, just wanted to share it because I've been thinking about it for quite some days now. Yeah, let's make tea now. This is very temporary, that's why I've not put efforts in the kitchen. I'm here to post this. This is what I made yesterday in the pottery studio. So I am yet to post this. I'm thinking, nice, the good time.
Today was a solo day to a pottery session, and to my surprise, by the time I made my imperfect bowl, I had learned more about life than just pottery. Rushing things before time just delays them more. No matter what we do, if our mind and body aren't aligned energetically, we would probably have to do it again. Kindness is so free of cost. The ultimate practice of self-love is perfectly balancing what you need today with what your future self needs tomorrow. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they are really falling into place. This is a sign to book a pottery session for yourself. This was a lovely session with Aishwarya. It is in Dehradun at Canal Road, and I would suggest you to go ahead and take yourself out on a solo date to have this therapeutic experience for yourself.